Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. Today I have my big girl Ariah Essence on, and she's not participating in any particular theme except that she's participating in a tag. Yes. Right, my big girl? Right, sweetie? I hear you laughing, making all that noise. Huh? Yeah, she is participating in a 6-question tag by My First Time Reborn Mom. Yes, and one question being optional, a question asking about ourselves, and it's optional whether we want to answer the question or not. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and change my big girl Ariah. She just had her first birthday. I had asked persons in her video, in my last video, in Ariah's birthday video, like how do they, for adopted babies that is, how do you celebrate their birthday? Do you recognize the first year that they've been in your nursery, or do you recognize their babies from the date that they were reborn by their original artists? Yes. And most persons had answered and said that they celebrate the year spent in the nursery because, you know, these babies are not alive. So to them, they felt like celebrating the babies' years in the mummy's or new mummy's nursery is sufficient. Yeah. All right, so here's my big girl Ariah. Again, she is a year old in my nursery. I will say this though. I love to mention that that she's officially 2.5 years, because you would want to mention the how long she's been created and painted in terms of the wear and tear of you know, the paint and rooting and all of that. That's the reason why I personally like to mention that even though she's only been in my nursery for a year, she is officially 2.5 years old, because you know, in terms of the wear of the painting and also the rooting. Yeah, except that she's in perfect condition. You know, she is in the same condition that she arrived to me. I don't notice anything. I mean, she was not with me from day one. The first 1.5 years of her being created, she was not with me, but I don't see where there's any damages done, period, within the 2.5 years. I don't see anything at all. The thing that concerns me is like the glued on eyelashes, and those are pretty secured. Yeah, because what happens with hand applied eyelashes is sometimes the glue gives way and they may fall out, but I've not even had that issue with her because she has hand applied eyelashes. Yeah, that was really my only concern, but they're still intact and in place. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and change this baby girl. Let me show you what she's going to wear. This is something that I had purchased for Ariah during my last vacation in Orlando. I had visited Walmart, and in Walmart they carry the brand Garanimals. So I had purchased this really pretty purple onesie that have the seahorses, says "See you later," and it's in size 0 to 3 months. And I got this matching tutu skirt, really pretty in purple, has like the silver accent around the waist, also by Garanimal. Oh, and in this size I got a little bit bigger. I got it in 3 to 6 months in the tutu. Yeah. And she's going to wear these sandals by Old Navy that came in her box packing from her first mom, and she's going to wear this cute hair bow that I had received from a gift I had received as a gift from Miss Earl from Embrace and Reborn. Yeah, really cute hair bow. It's purple, has like the little butterflies, and also has like the little accent like rhinestones and silver. Gives it that silver look that matches like the waistband of the tutu skirt. Yeah, so she's going to wear that. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and change her into that and participate in my 6th question tag. Okay. Right, sweet girl? Right, Ariah? Okay. You want to look at your aunties? All right, so first question. Do you do reborn outings, and if not, why? I've never done a reborn outing, and the reason being is because I don't have anyone to go on an outing with. Yeah, I'm the only collector that I know of where I live. I live in the Bahamas. I don't have any dolly friends here where I live. And there was one time when I tried to go out. I had traveled to Nassau, and my intentions were, I had taken my daughter's stroller. My intentions were I had my first reborn doll at the time. I had intended to take my baby girl on an outing. It was my sister and I that had planned to spend the day out to the mall. And yeah, we do have a mall here in the Bahamas, in Nassau. It's called Marathon Mall. Yeah, I had planned to take my doll, my first reborn doll, out on that outing. But when I had mentioned it to my sister, now don't get me wrong, my sister loved dolls. In fact, I think that she loved dolls possibly more than I do. But for some reason, like when I told her that I had brought my daughter's stroller and that I had intended on bringing the doll out with us, her reaction, like I can tell, you know, I can tell she really wasn't, either she really wasn't for it, or I don't know. I just got an uncomfortable feeling from her reaction. So therefore I didn't take my doll on the outing with us. I left the doll in the hotel. Yeah, so yeah, but like I honestly, I don't mind, but I don't have anyone to appreciate the babies with me. So therefore I haven't. Question number 2 is, where is your favorite place to take your babies? Yeah, again, like I said, I mean, I would love to take my babies. Now, to say favorite place, I don't have a favorite place in particular, because I've really never taken my dolls out on an outing per se, like a day out outing. But I would love to be able to take my babies out to like a baby store. Yeah, I would love that. You know, if I can take my baby out to maybe Carter's or something, or Walmart, would be great. Except that I'm not able to, because there's no Carter's or no Walmart where I live. Now, question number 3. Where is the strangest place you ever took your baby? Yeah, again, yeah, I've never really taken my baby out on any outing, so really there haven't been any strange place that I've taken my baby. Question number 4. Have you ever traveled out of state with your reborn baby? Now, I've never traveled out of the Bahamas, but I have traveled from the island that I live. I have traveled to Nassau. And that's the occasion that I had mentioned where my sister and I had planned to spend a day out, except that I never did take my baby with me because of her reaction, that I just didn't. But I had, on the way to visit my parents and also my children, I had taken my first reborn doll with me. Yes, I had packed up my reborn, my baby girl. I packed her up in an overnight bag, and I had traveled with her. And yeah, I got on the plane, traveled with her, took her to my mom. I had stayed with my mom. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 nights I stayed with my mom. And my mom loved my baby girl, and my baby girl spent those 2 or 3 days on my mom's bed. My mom just loved my reborn baby. She really did. Okay, next question, number 5. Do you think you will be a doll collector for life? For life? Now, Ariah, I really need to change her diaper, but I didn't bring a new diaper, so I'm going to keep this one on her. Well, I surely hope so. That's my answer. I really hope so, because I truly enjoy my reborn dolls more than any other doll. And second in line would be my masterpiece dolls. Honestly, if I had known of the reborn dolls before, like my American Girl dolls or my twin dolls, I would have not even collected those. I'm pretty sure I would have collected a few for my daughter, because, you know, this isn't something that I would collect really for my daughter, except that my last baby girl, Isla, when I found out that she was a preemie, that was a baby that I knew I really had fallen in love with, and I was willing to have her created as a gift for my daughter. And knowing that my daughter would not have been like head over heels in love with her in the beginning, but it was something that I wanted to keep for my daughter, that I can take care of, and when my daughter is ready to be responsible to take care of a reborn baby, that would have been her doll. That was my original plans, except that when I had discussed it with my daughter, she told me right out front that, "Mommy, I do not want a reborn doll." She told me she wanted a Nintendo game or an Xbox, one of those. Yeah, so I really do, I done it again. I took off Ariah's onesie. So really and truly, I really hope that I am a collector for life. I mean, I really don't see me not collecting. I really don't see me not collecting. Now, I can see me not adding to my collection, just enjoying the babies that I have. But I don't see myself stopping. I really don't see that. So I think I will always have a reborn baby in my collection, even if it's only one. Yeah, so I think it's safe to say that yes, I will always be a reborn doll collector. Yes. And I guess if the need being, if I need to doff out that one for a new one, then I'll do that. Yeah, but definitely I think I will always have one in my collection. All right, 6, this is an optional question. Isn't that something? I mean, I'm on question number 6, and I still have not even changed Ariah. Okay, if I can change one thing about myself, what would it be? Now, ladies, I know many of you will not agree with me, but I'm going to be very, very honest. And I think I'll probably explain why. If I can change anything about myself, now don't get me wrong. I think that I have truly been blessed because of certain things about myself, certain qualities about myself. And I'm saying blessed in the sense that I am somebody who is slow to anger or slow to speech, meaning if somebody says something or does something that is offensive, I don't jump out my skin. I'm somebody who is very paused and takes a while to answer. And I honestly believe that because of that I have been blessed in many ways. You know, I mean, even the Bible tells you to be slow of speech or something like that. I don't remember the scripture offhand. Maybe one of you all would recall the scripture for me. I think the Bible also encourages you to be someone who is slow to speech or slow to anger. Maybe that's it. Slow to anger. But let me say this. I don't know what I've done with my scrunchie. But let me say this. If I can change anything about myself, the only thing that I can think about is that the only thing I can think about is that I would love to be, I'm laughing because I remember in a tag, I don't remember who it was, but they had mentioned about moms who speak with their hands. Like, you're so busy talking with your hand that you're not dressing your baby. And I just remembered that. So let me go ahead and dress my baby as I talk. Okay, let me see if I can explain myself to make sense to you all. The one thing, if I can change, that I would love to change is I would love to be quicker at zinging a person. Now let me explain what I mean by that. There are some persons who there's some things that needs to be nit in the butt. Yeah. And I honestly wish that I was quicker to nipping certain things in the butt. Okay? And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've had a few things done to me, and I think it's because I didn't nip it in the butt. And I didn't nip it in the butt for different reasons. Number one, because maybe it was an elderly person that I did not want to offend. Number one. Number two, because it's not my personality to be rude or offensive, even though you can answer someone in a respectable manner. And I wish that I had that gift where I can answer someone quickly in a respectable manner and put them in their place at the same time. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, with certain family members that visit my home, what I've noticed that's been happening, there have been certain persons that obviously been talking about my doll collecting. I've had family members that actually spend the night with me, and just me, my daughter, and one or two other persons, not including my husband, because most of the time when my husband travel, if I have any company, if I have any guests, that I would actually notice there's a particular person that searches my house, that goes through my closets. And I think that I don't know if it's that they don't care that I know that they've done it, because they don't fix back stuff in place. In most cases, with most people, if they are snooping around, if they're snooping around, then they would put things back in place so you don't know that they've been snooping. But this particular person don't put things back in place. Like, they leave the closet doors open. They pulled out a box of beads, glass beads that I had secured. And I was like, why would you, but I didn't nip it in the bud. I didn't call the person out on it. I didn't say anything. And because of it, they know that I purchased outfits for my babies. They know that I changed their clothing, stuff like that. So therefore, I'm mentioning that because on the weekend, I had some family that came over, and this family member who stayed at my house before and had seen my dolls and was fine with my dolls. But the difference is this time is that when they didn't spend the night this weekend, they didn't, but they made a point to ask me they asked me about the dolls. They say, so tell me something with your dolls. Like, do you buy clothing and dress up your dolls and play with your dolls? And, what my answer to them was, well, many times, like the bigger dolls, because my Masterpiece dolls and a few of my American Girl dolls are displayed in my living room. So I said that, the outfits that my Masterpiece dolls come with, I don't like. So I changed their clothes. But that's really not what she was asking. What she really was asking was, like she said, do I purchase dolls and change their clothes and dress them up? I know what she is trying to say, because the person who was searching my house, they had seen containers and containers and containers of baby clothing. Many baby clothing that had tags. So they knew that these were new clothes. You see, so they knew that I was buying for the babies. Plus I have containers of just shoes only. But what I'm saying is, what I should have done when I say nip it in the bud is, I should have, the moment I had seen my closet door left open, my glass beads box pulled out of place, I should have approached that family member and asked them, like, why would they be so disrespectful up in the night searching my closets? And I know it was in the night because when we went to bed at night, my daughter would sleep with me. So I know when my daughter is up, and she's not up all in my closets. So that means the person who is there visiting is up during the night searching through. And when I say closets, not in my bedroom, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. 1, 2, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. I have 5 bedrooms. Okay, so that means, okay, my bedroom does not have any doll clothing at all. I have 2 closets that have my baby dolls clothing in the guest room. So that means that they went searching in the other rooms, because the guest room that they were staying in, my doll clothing are not in that room, which is this room. This is the room that they stay in. I don't have any baby clothing in this room, which means that they left out of this room and into the other room searching, opening up closets and leaving the doors open, like not even hiding the fact that they were searching. So if that is something that I can change about myself, is like to put certain people in their place. Because what they do is, when they snoop around and they learn that, hey, I've been baby shopping and buying outfits for my dolls, then they go and they have their big conversation and make it a big deal among themselves. And I'm saying that because this family member that had asked me about it, she stayed in my home before and had seen my dolls and was completely fine with it. So why ask me the question now? You see? So let me pick up a slipper spell. She's asking me the question because now she learned that what she didn't know before is that I dress up my babies. I buy clothing and dress up the babies. So that's it. I know some of you are like, Oh, that's what you want to change? Yeah, that's what I want to change. I want to be able to zing. Because many times things happen that I don't like, and I don't say nothing on the spot, and a day or two after, then I think of exactly what I should have said. Yes. So that's it, everybody. So thank you so much, First Time Reborn Mom, for the tag, and I welcome more tags. And here's my baby girl, all dressed in a cute little outfit, and this is for her first birthday also. Yes, Miss Ariah Essence. And again, she is the Macy Kit by Andrea Arcello. So thank you all so much for watching, and you have a super great day. Bye-bye. Say goodbye, sweetie. Tell your aunties goodbye. Say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Have a super great day. Bye-bye.